Well then, I finished cleaning and now I'm going to prepare dinner.
I'm home!
Welcome home. You seem more energetic than usual.
Yup, and the reason is that the project I spearheaded is finally on track to success!
Is that so? That's amazing. My name is Yui Hidaka, and I'm a full-time housewife who's been married for 2 years now. My husband, Satoru, is very dedicated to his work and works hard to support the household. I met Satoru 4 years ago, and honestly, before I met him, I had no experience in relationships. Satoru turned to be of the same pod, and a sense of closeness grew between us, and then quickly became darn near inseparable. We got married just 1 year after dating, but we're still together and happy today.
Ah, yes, Yui, the usual.
Ah, yes.
Let's see. Yeah, nope, nothing unusual today. Please continue to support me properly from now on, okay?
Of course. I'm not particularly dissatisfied with anything, but there is one thing that bothers me, and that is Satoru's restraint on me. He frequently checks my phone and oftentimes doesn't even allow me to go out except for the shopping. Is this normal for married couples in the world, though? Even when I watch dramas, I don't see such depictions of married couples, honestly. A wife doesn't usually show her smartphone to her husband unless it's of her own request, and is quite free to go out whenever she likes. Is this drama an ideal life as a married couple? Or is there something wrong regarding my daily life? I've never been with a man other than Satoru, so I thought something like this was normal.
And now for the hot topic of tonight's discussion, the monitoring of partners' phones and the installation of GPS apps.
GPS? Well, I don't think he's gone that far, but I wonder. I've been watching a lot of critical media lately, and I've started to feel a little uncomfortable about the whole situation. I had been having this problem for a while until one day. Dad, it's been a while. What's wrong?
Yui, this is serious. It's about Miki.
Huh? Miki?
Get to Kanto District Hospital right now.
What? According to what my father told me, my older sister Miki was in a traffic accident and was taken to the hospital by ambulance. The hospital she was taken to was a little far from our parents' house, but it's a 20-minute taxi ride from where I live. Got it. I'll be there right away. Miki, no. Please, you can't be. Miki! Oh, Yui? You came for me? Of course! I came? What the hell? Because you had an accident. Yes, I was. I was so surprised because a car suddenly jumped out of an alleyway. But I'm fine, Yui, honest to goodness. I only broke a bone. Thank God. A fracture is a serious problem, but I was expecting the worst-case scenario, so I was a little relieved. I'm staying with you tonight. Come now, you exaggerate. I'm absolutely fine. But there are a lot of inconveniences in your daily life for now, right? I'm fine, dear, truly. You ought to put your own family first. By the way, how are things going with Satoru lately? Well, nothing has changed, and I'm living a normal life. Just...
Miss Hidaka, allow me to check you again, just to be sure.
Understood, doctor. Please wait a moment. So, did something happen? No, it's nothing serious. So I'll tell you next time I get the chance. Okay then, I'll go get checked out. It looks like Dad will be here soon too, so don't you worry about me. Okay, I understand. I'm so relieved you're okay. I'll come again soon. Alright, thanks. See you! Yeah. I'm so glad she's doing well. Oh dear, look at the time. I have to hurry up and go shopping and prepare dinner. Wait, Satoru's shoes. He's off work early, which is unusual. Welcome home. You finished work early today.
Shut up and listen to me. Where have you been up until now?
What?
Answer me. Why would a full-time housewife leave the house unattended? You're not cheating on me, are you?
No, I'm not. My sister was in an accident, and so I went to see her in the hospital.
I wonder, though.
Yeah, I mean, I even sent you a message, didn't I? Don't tell me you didn't see that.
Even if it was true, leaving the house unattended for something unimportant like your sister?
Unimportant? Don't say something like that.
Unimportant! That's the only way it can be said. Listen, a relationship of trust is important for a married couple, so don't do things that will make me worry.
No, this is seriously...
We're done talking about this. I'm hungry.
Okay. And a few days later... My sister broke a bone and it must be inconvenient for her. Satoru had warned me not to leave the house so easily, But I couldn't help but worry about my sister, so I decided to go and visit her during the day while Satoru was at work. Miki!
Oh, Yui, you came again.
Here you go, your favorite pudding.
Yay, thanks so much. You really understand me, don't you?
And by the way, where's Dad? I bought some for Dad too, but...
He was just here until a little while ago. He said he had something to do for the neighborhood association and went home.
Ah, I see.
Let's eat Dad's too.
How's your injury doing, though?
It doesn't hurt anymore, but it's a little inconvenient to go about my daily life, truly.
I see. Well, I can help you out during the day today.
Oh, that's so awesome.
After that, I enjoyed chatting with my sister for a while. Since we hadn't seen each other much since we left our parents' home, we had a lot to talk about and got really excited.
Oh, I remembered. The other day you were trying to say something to me here, weren't you?
Ah, that story.
It was bothering me, honestly.
I want to ask you about my relationship with Satoru. I confided in my sister about Satoru's controlling nature. I was honestly curious to know what my sister, who has more romantic experience than most other girls I knew, would think.
Yui, dear. That's a huge red flag. To be honest with you, and you'll forgive me, but I think it's not a normal relationship. Personally, I think you should talk it out with him properly. And if it doesn't work, you ought to break up.
My sister has always been very forthright with her thoughts, and this time she bluntly stated her opinion. I do think she's been going too far lately, but I can feel Satoru's love for me, and I wonder if he's doing all he does for my sake. Isn't this the case in every married couple, sis?
No, what are you talking about? Sorry, but this is outrageous, even in fiction.
What?
I mean, I would even question his love for you. It's probably for his own sake instead of yours.
Really?
Think about it. Would you honestly feel love from someone who forces you to adhere to their will, even if it goes against your own? You want to make that person happy, safe, and at home. I think that is what love is all about.
I see.
By the way, in my experience, the more people don't respect their partner's will and tie them down to them in the house, the more likely they are to ignore their own problems and go about having affairs.
What? No way.
Well, I don't think Satoru is the type of person to go that far. Just speaking from experience.
I see.
In any case, how about you just talk about it with him properly? Maybe then he'll change too.
Okay, I'll try that.
If anything happens, talk to me again right away, okay? I'm a little worried.
Thank you, Miki. True. If love exists in a relationship, I think one would think more about the feelings of the other receiving their affection. Satoru definitely knew even before we got married that I value my family more than anything else. Would he encourage me to neglect visiting my hospitalized sister? On the way home, I remembered my sister's words, and I suspected more than ever that there was something strange about our relationship. Phew.
Hey, what the hell is going on with you, huh?
What? Why?
I took the damn afternoon off, all right? How fricking dare you leave the house empty during the goddamn day? You're definitely cheating on me. Show me your phone.
I'm not, Satoru. Here.
Did you delete your chat history?
I'm telling you, I'm not doing anything you think. I went to my sister's hospital today, too.
Oh, okay, but I told you the other day, didn't I? Do not leave the house unattended. Do you have any awareness of being a full-time housewife?
Before I ever became a housewife, I was part of a family and still am. And it should be okay to see my injured sister. Why in the world is that unacceptable?
Shut up! You listen to me. I'm your husband. I make the money. I decide the rules of this house.
What the hell?
I'm telling you this for your own sake. I'm worried that a strange man might approach you. And if something terrible like an accident happened to you, do you feel it, honey? This is my love for you.
I'm happy about that sentiment, but I'm not sure how I feel about not being allowed to see my family.
Frickin' persistent! Why don't you just call them to come here?
No, my sister is in the hospital.
Oh, come on. It's not like she's gonna die or anything. Visiting your sister is pointless. If you have time to waste, do something else at home, all right?
Pointless, you say?
Pointless, I say. There's no need to go anymore. Listen, if you do something stupid again, I won't forgive you. Don't bother me anymore. Am I clear?
Satoru refused to see reason, and I finally understood that this was not a normal relationship between a husband and wife. Then I heard something snap in my heart. I see. I understand. And later on, Satoru, I have something to talk about.
What's up? Not like you to say that.
I'll be blunt and direct. Let's get a divorce.
What? What's with that all of a sudden?
I can't do it anymore. The point is, I'll leave the house for a little while.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going back to my parents' house.
Really? You're going to the house of the person you cheated on me with, aren't you? I can't forgive you.
Enough with that bullshit. I told you I'm not. Want to call my parents to confirm?
Damn you, woman, what happened? This has never happened before. Is this about yesterday?
Well, yeah, that's one thing.
I'll apologize for saying too much, all right?
It's too late now. I can't do it.
Hey!
I was surprised at how quickly I woke up to reality. He was the first boyfriend I've ever had in my life, and while he is now my husband, I can't believe that my feelings for him dwindled away so quickly. And one day after I left home,
What are you doing now? Hey, I'll forgive you, so come back. I'm lonely, honey.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Just grow up already. If you think about it, you're definitely in the wrong.
I'll be back one day, so don't contact me until then.
One day? When would that be? Hello?
I get several messages from him every hour. He was so persistent, so I temporarily blocked him. Then he called my parents' house nonstop, and it was a disaster. I do feel like I caused my father a lot of trouble, and this continued for about a week. And then I returned home.
Hey, where have you been? You didn't even bother to answer the phone. Are you kidding me? I'm working hard at my job every day, but you're neglecting your job as a full-time housewife, and you still call yourself a wife?
No, I'm not a wife anymore.
Huh?
Could I ask for your signature?
Divorce? What? You were serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Are you okay? Hasn't your sister's hospitalization and too many visits got to your head or something? Or maybe, what? Did someone tell you something ridiculous?
No. You should probably realize that you are the problem, sweetheart. Or are you pretending not to realize it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It wasn't my fault that thing happened the other day either. It's your fault for leaving the house unattended to see your sister at the hospital.
What happened the other day was just a catalyst. Is there anything else you want to say to me?
No, there isn't. Enough already. You've hurt me so much you have no idea.
And who, pray tell, hurt me beyond any slice of humanity would deem unimaginable? You, Mr. I don't give a frick cheater Casanova.
Huh? What did you just...
I said you're a cheater, buddy.
Where is this coming from?
There's no point in playing dumb, Buster. The night I had an argument with Satoru about my sister's hospitalization, I had actually checked Satoru's cell phone. I was intrigued by my sister saying something based on her experience, implying guys who control their partner are very prone to cheating on them. I had heard before about only cheating on men who are controlling like Satoru. His cell phone didn't have a password yet. He probably didn't think that I, a submissive housemaid, would look at it. I looked through the contents of his phone, and lo and frickin' behold, mountains of evidence of cheating, including chat histories, photos, and even videos were unearthed.
What the actual hell? Why are you snooping around other people's phones without permission?
And you also look at my phone, don't you, Satoru?
Anyway, it's not me in all the photos you might have seen. He's my friend.
Really? Damn, you two look alike then. Then how do you explain the chat history?
A girl from work is stalking me, honey, and I'm just going along with it.
Oh, really? Hey, yesterday was fun. Let's go again. How do you explain those messages?
Well...
You can't explain it.
Shut your damn mouth. Anyway, this won't be enough to prove I'm cheating, all right? So just forget about this.
Satoru desperately tried to hide his impatience and try to get out of the topic. But I had no intention of changing the subject. No, this cannot be the end. I have other evidence after all.
What?
Here you go. I slammed dozens of photographs on the floor in front of Satoru's pathetic feet.
This is...
While I was back at my parents' house, I asked a detective to look into you. Cute girl, truly. And you meet about once a week, huh?
Well...
How do you try to excuse all this, huh? Photoshop or something? But you shouldn't lie too much, you know. I have other evidence too, see?
Shit.
So you admit it?
Yeah. Spur of the moment.
Oh, really? You controlled your wife so goddamn much, and then you went and cheated on her, did you? You always suspected me of cheating because you were the one doing it, and that made you worried.
Well...
Disgusting. I held my peace despite you freaking told me to let you look at my phone and prevent me from going out, going so far as to even ban me from visiting my sister in the hospital. I never thought you were cheating on me, honestly.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So you apologize? For what? I think it's only natural to apologize.
I see.
I have 2 requests. The first is to agree to the divorce. The second is to pay me alimony. In one lump sum, mind.
Divorce? Even alimony?
If you don't agree to my request, I'll send a certified letter of content to your workplace. Everything you've ever built over the years to succeed professionally, everything will be lost. Do you understand?
Please forgive me. Please forgo the divorce and the alimony.
Do you think you can say you refuse to accept either option? Well, not like it's impossible or anything.
Really?
But I'll be in charge of managing everything thoroughly this time. I'll be checking your phone 24/7 and putting GPS on your belongings. Of course, you can't go out or eat out, even for business purposes. You can't meet your friends or relatives, but I'll let you invite them to our house. You're my husband, and all you have to do is work, but I'll do as I please. I'll hang out with my friends and go on dates with hot guys.
That's a little...
So, do you understand my feelings? This is what you've been doing to me.
Isn't it a bit too much?
No, I would argue it's nowhere near enough. So does that make you want to accept my demands?
Okay, I get it. I'm really sorry. Please stop sending my workplace a certified letter of content.
Understood. Well, then sign this document that states you promised to sign the divorce forms and pay the alimony in one lump sum. And that's how we got divorced. He paid the alimony I demanded in one lump sum as promised. Satoru's cheating partner was apparently unaware that her boyfriend was actually married and ended up crying as she apologized to me wholeheartedly. In fact, it seems that he even had been hinting at marrying her, so it felt like she was also a victim. But she still gave me some alimony as part of her sincere apology, so I now hope she finds true happiness this time. And by the way, the woman he had an affair with is planning to sue Satoru for marriage fraud, and all I got to say is, you go, girl. Okay, tomorrow I'll hang out with my friends, and the day after tomorrow I'll go shopping with Miki. Just as I was enjoying my freedom, I got a call from that bastard. Yes? Hello?
What the hell is going on? Don't! Me? Why does the company know about my affair? You promised you wouldn't tell them.
Huh?
Everyone's been talking about me for days now. All he female employees look at me so coldly, my boss has lost interest in me as a hope for greatness, and I can't help but feel uncomfortable. What did you do?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I never said shit to your workplace, at least.
What do you mean by at least?
I actually had some idea about why the truth was leaked. After I received my alimony from Satoru, I happened to bump into one of his colleagues in town, and that's when I mentioned what happened with him. Perhaps he had a thing for gossip and also had a big mouth, for it spread like wildfire, apparently.
Are you freaking kidding me?
You can't blame me. We were just talking about everyday things, and he asked me how married life was, so I told him everything that happened. In the first place, our agreement was that I wouldn't send your company a certified letter of content, all right? I don't remember promising that I wouldn't tell anyone about your affair.
You freaking... Who did you tell it to?
I won't tell you that. I feel sorry for that person because I think you'll retaliate against him. And in this situation, I feel sorry for him anyway.
But aren't I the one who you should feel sorry for?
Sorry? I don't feel sorry for you at all. Not even a micrometer.
The hell? All the trust I've built up so far in my career has collapsed, Yui!
That's just a fact, so it can't be helped, can it? It's your own fault.
This is too much. Hey, can you come to the office and explain things to people? They're even spreading rumors that are just false.
I can't do that. I'm a home security guard now, so I can't leave the house. You can understand, right? Given how this job has a lot of similarities to your theory about being a full-time housewife.
Listen to me, please.
Impossible. I have nothing to talk about with you anymore. You better regret what you did for the rest of your life. Goodbye. I don't know what happened to Satoru after that. Is he working on his job? Afraid of rumors? Well, it has nothing to do with my future life, so I should stop thinking about it. I think I may have gone a little too far at times, but I was betrayed in such a brutal way. I'm sure God will forgive me.
Well, Yui, you'll have to learn to judge men from now on.
Yeah, I learned a lot. And I owe it all to you, Miki. I'm really glad that I talked to you about it that time.
I hope you'll meet a good person next time. Hold up. I'm I'm being condescending here. But I'm also single.
True. I've ended up living with my sister, and I'm going to go for another while now, and I hope to learn a lot from her as a senior in life and as a woman. After this experience, I've realized that closed-minded values are quite dangerous. I didn't think Satoru's restrictions were abnormal, and that fact scares me still. I want to broaden my horizons and have a variety of experiences as I go through life.